What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're back at it at the shop. So we actually took a couple days off because we had friends come in. One from Puerto Rico, had never been outside of the country island, and one from Texas, our good friend Jose, who you guys have seen in different other videos. Anyway, so today's mission is to figure out what needs to come off as far as the frame side, underbody mounts, etc. Rifle through everything that we ordered that has been a long time coming, and just kind of get a game plan for the rest of the week. We only really have today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, because Thursday we're driving out to Salt Lake City for the Salt Lake City Off-Road Expo. So let's get to it. Oh, and also to add that Marlon just got a tattoo like 30 minutes ago.
Ta-da! This is how I feel.
Check engine light is on. So obviously, you know, Holly's been here because that's her handwriting. Mine is never going to be that legible. So cross member is going. So I believe it's just a couple bolts. There you go. 2 on this side, 2 on this side. Who knows on the other side? Probably the same ones. There you go. And that's going, and that's being replaced by a heavier, or I should say a thicker metal, and also different holes here for mounting options. All right, fresh out of the box, we have the RPM steering. Oh,
Cross member.
we have sand coming out of it from the sand blasting. Anyways, so we have the RPM steering cross member with everything that we need for the kit. So that is included, guys, and it's exciting. So it's going to be a direct bolt-on. Fingers crossed that the frame isn't bent or anything that would impede it from working, but it should be fine.
Should be fine.
We got Jason here on cleanup.
Cleaning duty.
All right, front cross member is done. So basically when the guys are putting in the cross member, check out the transmission mount. So this definitely has to be replaced. I called AutoZone and I think that they have it, or they can order it for 80 bucks. It'll be in by tomorrow, but I have to go in today and pay for it, and they will call me when it's done. But look at this crack. Uh-oh. Let there be light. New day, new progress update. So last night we were here until pretty late, probably 8 p.m. Holly actually came in clutch. That's a young kid saying, but basically what that means is we obviously unpacked the Artec rear half truss. I'll get the actual name and I'll put it down here, guys. You know how it goes. And she first we made sure that the fitment was well enough, right? So if you guys have ever dealt with trusses that you buy instead of making, and axles, they don't always fit perfect, right? And that's totally normal. So it is totally normal to have to grind down some to make it work and for a better fit for your particular axle. That being said, straight out of the box, this was basically a perfect fit. We didn't have to take down anything to make it snug like this. So she went ahead and first what she did was tack weld, because this was 2 different pieces. This was a piece and then this was a piece. And so she tack welded, make sure that we liked the fit and everything like that. And then she went ahead and welded it in. Next step is 2 different materials. The process of welding them together is a bit complicated. You have to heat this up, I believe, the steel, and then weld and then cool it to prevent the welds from cracking. So you wrap it in like a towel. So that's kind of going to be the next step for today. And yes, these are going to be painted. We have paint coming in from Seymour, so super excited for that partnership. And yeah, guys, the Artec truss does have these. This was not cut by us. This came cut, so that's great. And then it has for the locker as well. So that's fantastic, guys. So highly recommend their trusses. We have them on both the JL, the 4-door JL, and also my 2-door JK. The exhaust was cut out, so that is, we do need a new exhaust. So we'll stay tuned for who we're going to end up using for that. This loop basically had to be cut out because it wasn't good. It was in the way of the arms. That being said, Marlon has cleaned this really, really well. It's been crazy. And
Even clean here, look at this.
oh gosh. And obviously, Oh my, wow.
Okay, let's see it on.
Hold on. Okay, go. Oh my God.
Oh my God, just look at this.
Don't worry. We clean the shop every night before we leave for the night. We clean it and reset it, but this is, wow.
Yep.
Marlon, everyone likes the fit checks, so let me see what you're wearing today. New day, new crazy outfit. Those are Marlon's welding pants. This we affectionately refer to as his red bottoms. And by red bottoms, not Louis Vuitton. These are from Temu. They were like $3. But they're like probably Marlon's favorite.
Yeah, they're like comfy and they're cheap. If I break them or whatever, like they're $3.
So I see that you switched out to your normal glasses today instead of your Meta glasses.
Yep.
So that means that we're gonna have probably welding to do. And by we, I mean him.
Let's see the other side.
Yeah, but hold on. Before we go over there, check this out. So this is progress from yesterday. Jason and Marlon did this probably all day. They had to notch right here the stock body mount. Okay, so they had to notch it just a tad to be able to fit this bracket in there, and that's going to be for the new arms, the rears. Right? You see that they polished off the frame. I think Marlon just polished off the frame. I don't know why.
Why? Because look at the front. Look at all of these.
So we're gonna paint it. So obviously you gotta just polish off what was already there to get a good even lay on the paint. But look at that. That bracket came in the kit, in the RPM kit, so that's exciting. It was already came welded as far as this and this piece. Did you guys tack weld it? Oh yeah, I can see that there. So you guys are gonna be like, okay, why is it tack welded? So it's tack welded until we're 100% sure that that's where it's gonna go. Everything lines up, and then the boys or whoever will go back in and weld it. So it won't be Marlon, but it'll either be Jason or Holly. We have some other friends that you guys might recognize that are coming in to help us with the build as well, and just hang out. A lot of this Marlon wants to learn, so he doesn't want someone else to do it. He just needs to be directed as far as what to do to make sure that we're doing it right. So we found another spot. Yuck. You have like a whole ecosystem growing in there.
Yeah, the bottom part is from Miami, then
That's funny.
North Carolina, and then
Gulches,
Tennessee.
South Carolina. That red is probably from South Carolina. You got Florida, you got North Carolina, and you got Tennessee. That's funny.
Yeah, that have been there for years. Wow. God.
Gross. So this is what I meant, guys. This is the front axle. The one that I showed you guys before is the rear. So this is an Ultimate Dana 60 front truss from Artec. This is the same one that we have on the two-door JKU with the same exact axle. So even though, I mean, it's cut to CAD for the dimensions, every axle is a little bit different within spec. There's like tolerances, right? And so now we're gonna have to go in. You see this gap? That's not gonna be there when we're done. All of this is gonna sit flush against the axle to have good contact for the welds to actually adhere to both metals, right? So we're just gonna go in there, and by we, I mean definitely not me, this guy or this guy's, and even Holly. You guys know I'm just a supervisor here. But yeah, basically I've been told that they're gonna grind this down and just make it sit real flush so that we have a better contact surface to work with here, obviously. So we're marking to see where to shave down, right? So this is the tail end on our JK, and so we just realized that there's a crack. And I don't know if I can film that, but it's all the way through. What do you recommend? Is there, like, can we buy this, or is that like something that we have to replace the whole thing? What do you think? Okay, so update time. I actually have been helping, guys. I've been here probably 6 hours doing what? PPE. Let me show you. Ta-da! So I started on the passenger side, but I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go find food. So we're actually, you know, grinding all of the OE powder coating off of it because Seymour Paint's kind enough, big shout out to them, to send us a whole bunch of goodies. So it's gonna be gloss black, flat black, and then gloss white, as well as a special secret that he said that when I open the box, it's gonna be a surprise. So I don't know yet, but I'll make sure to film that when we do. I'm curious to see what they send. He says I'm gonna like it, so let's see. So huge shout out to the Seymour Paint guys. Thank you so much. It's gonna give the JKU the much needed refresher that it needs. And it's actually incredibly hot today, guys. It's 77 degrees and it's February 25th. So it's 77 and we're in the middle of winter. So Jason's still here. He's been a lifesaver, and now we've coerced our friend Huey all the way from the UK to come and help. So Huey's helping out Kevin and Brittany, but this is actually their welder, and this is a TIG welder, amongst other things. Marlon and Huey went to Harbor Freight to buy aluminum rods, but yeah, basically Huey knows how to TIG weld, so he is going to basically do a little band-aid on our cracked transfer case, or I'm sorry, cracked transmission. So he's polishing it up there and he's going to weld it. Could potentially run into an issue. So it's obviously just a band-aid, so it's not going to be long-term. We either need an entirely new transmission, or who knows, purchase that or go to like a junkyard and get that back piece and just change it. I'm not sure, so we'll kind of cross that bridge when we get there. But once Huey, because it's cracked all the way through, once Huey welds it, it could change the threads. So there's a tap die something that we got just in case it does. Okay, I looked it up. It's called the tap and die set. So we do have a tap and die set just in case we need it. And also we got that at Harbor Freight. So Harbor Freight has been a huge partner for this build, guys. I don't know what we would do without them, but not only is Holly's shop decked out with so many Harbor Freight tools, you name it, she has it, all from Harbor Freight. So huge shout out to them. All right, guys, so I'm in charge of driving over to O'Reilly's and picking up the transmission mount that we ordered yesterday. So I ordered it yesterday over the phone. They didn't charge me. Now I have to pay at pickup. I think it's going to be about like $75 or 80 bucks with tax. So picking that up, going back to the shop to hand it over to the guys that are working or whoever's currently there. I don't even know who's there at this point. So, yep, let's get to it. The night, or the day and the night, are still young. It is currently 5:30. All right, I got the goods. Here's the transmission motor mount that I just got from O'Reilly's. So let's hope they gave me the right part number and that it fits. All right, he's a little camera shy. Look at how red he is. He doesn't want to talk in the camera, but this is his work. So he said that it wasn't the easiest spot to weld, but honestly, with what we had, I pretty much think it's a work of art. It is no longer cracked, my friends, no longer cracked.
Far from a work of art, but because it's cast, it's just horrible to weld, especially at the angle I was at, so I couldn't actually get in to see properly. But it's better than a crack, like you said.
Pretty awesome accent. It looks brand new to me.
My accent is better. You're right.
Guys, actually the funniest thing is to listen to these two have a conversation, because I swear I need closed caption, right?
Yep.
We need some subtitles on that. So this is the broken piece. And what was broken on it again?
Separated.
Oh, okay. We couldn't just crazy glue that back on?
Probably not.
Okay.
And it's super bent. This is actually bent pretty good too.
All right, we're just gonna hammer that off.
Yeah.
And this is, where's the new one? That's the new one.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, a little bit. All right, let me back up, because Marlon with power tools is dangerous.
I'm dangerous.
All right, so the guys decided that this thing was pretty bent. What is it? I have no idea, but it's what connects to the transmission mount thing, as Jason is very nicely displaying. So they're trying to bend it back, and they're using the vise. Let me see.
Yeah, that's very twisted.
So it's twisted and bent.
We're gonna fix it. You just need to
just
push your feet. It's a bit of massaging.
hammer time.
Is it hammer time?
Thank you. Get it a little closer with the vise.
I think right there.
Are you having fun yet, Huey?
Yes, it's great. Yeah.
This is
entertaining, to be fair.
OSHA would not approve. You guys have OSHA in the UK?
Be careful. Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't realize you're still filming.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
You want to say that again? Do you have OSHA in the UK?
Yes, we have those from the UK.
Okay.
I don't know if it's called that, but
But you know what it is.
I know what it is. Yeah. Check it out.
All of you guys need showers. It smells like a barn in here. Hammer time, babe. All right, so using a vise and a hammer and a grinding tool, we basically, and by we, you guys know the saying, I mean them, got it pretty darn close.
Yep. Yeah, it is like perfect. There's no gap.
New day, new outfit. Fit check. Let me see.
Same pant because I don't want to be like
Gross.
breaking another pant.
Gross. Different shirt. I do solemnly promise that he did shower. So at least we got that going for him. Guys, new day, new guy that is here to help us. We have Brian here. Brian has an awesome Instagram. Instagram is Beatrice JKU. We'll link it in the description, guys. He is a part of the RPM family and he is here as a supervisor and also advisor. So this morning we had some tough decisions to make. I'm gonna go through that in a minute here, but today is a new day, which means another 12 hours of wrenching on this thing that I'm starting to hate. So it better come out super sick because I want to light it on fire at this point.
So today the main thing that we're going to be doing besides cleaning all of these is removing fenders, inner fenders, snorkel, hood, grill, winch, front bumper. All of these have to come out because new things are coming in.
And by new, I mean Rock Monster USA, which you guys know. Chris is the owner. They're out in Alabama. If you guys haven't already followed them on social media, make sure you do. We'll link everything in the description as always, guys. He has aftermarket hoods. He also paints it to the OE color of your choice and ships it directly to your door. So the hood, the fenders, the inner fenders, I should say. So hood, inner fenders, and grill are all going to be Rock Monster USA, and we are super excited. So this Jeep was bought in 2015. It's a 2016 and was basically done and modified by 2018, guys. So it's been a long time. We definitely need the refresh. It has my old grill. That one is a black grill from my two-door, but it's been wrapped. My previous wrap looked like that. So guys, we're super excited. It's gonna be all white, all the things, and we have something special. It's gonna be very, very different. You probably haven't seen it before. I know I most certainly had not, so guys, stay tuned for that. And obviously I cannot function without coffee, but I digress. The issue of today is gonna be, and I'm gonna try to scream at the camera because the guys are working with the compressor, but it's the truss, right? So Holly was amazing enough to weld this for us, and it's not attached yet. The issue is that this is the pumpkin, right? The cast, and this is a different metal than this is. So the pumpkin actually has to be heated to about 400 degrees Fahrenheit, wrapped in a towel, cooled, then welded so that the welds don't break, right? And it actually adheres. We already went over that previously. Well, in order to get this to 400 degrees, you really should remove all the internals. So the ring gear, the ring and pinion, the locker, air E, this is E-lockers. But in order to remove all that, you gotta remove the tires. So wheels, tires, and the axle shafts. So that's a lot of work and a lot of time. And I know you guys are gonna be like, okay, well, like, you're already there, do it right. But it's, I don't know, Marlon doesn't really wanna have to deal with all of it. So I think that the plan that we're gonna go with is to just weld. So nothing's gonna be mounted to this rear truss. It's really just to reinforce it. Not that it's needed, but we always like to, you know, we're here, why not, right? So I think what we're gonna end up doing is weld just on the tube. So on here, on the back, and the same on the front, and then the same on this side, and then just leave basically this unwelded. Lots of people do it. It's fine. Nothing's gonna be mounted on it or, you know, on or sideways. So it should be good. It's just added strength. The front is another issue. It's gone. This is being removed. This is next. We have a new supervisor in the house, Mildred. All right, garbage, garbage. It's all going to the garbage. So I'm finishing up some emails here. Marlon is making progress on the passenger side of the frame. And look at, Brian has made tons of progress. Hood's gone. Bumper, winch is gone, grill is gone.
$1 more than
Now time for this.
Oh, we need to pull these up.
What about the antenna? Does that just come out?
I think they would like the water, bro. That's not even connected.
This has saved our life. Oh.
Oh, there's another bolt here, another 10 millimeter.
Whoop.
We're missing one. One.
Let me see, Marlon. Let me see your face.
What?
Nothing. You're so handsome.
Ready?
Yep. Yeah, not so bad.
No.
Something's happening here. What's going on? Look at this. Private chef. So we have part-time builder, part-time.
got our RPM chef here.
RPM chef. Yum. And we have the supervisor, obviously. She wants to taste test. Right, Millie? So I left the guys for probably half an hour to an hour because I went to go get a piercing. So I'll show that on my Instagram. If you guys don't already follow me, make sure that you do so you can see what new piercing I got. But anyways, I digress. So we're on to the bumper. We're unboxing all of these Artec goodies that our good friends at Artec Industries sent us. So guys, we have this awesome bumper that's gonna go on the JKU, but we kind of ran into a problem. So not only has this already been frame chopped, I'd say, right? From the past, from a previous bumper, we're not even gonna mention it, not worth getting into. We're going to perform a custom fitment here. Brian is getting away with the Sawzall, with the cutting wheel, and basically, what's the move here, Brian?
We're gonna cut this off here and over there on that side, and then we'll cut it along this angle down and try and get this as tight to the body as we can. And then hopefully inside here is not, hopefully it's hollow.
Yeah, it is.
But until we get in there, we won't know.
All right, well, let's pray to the Jeep gods that it's hollow in there.
It is.
I think I'm looking at it. I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so we're on to something. It's going good. Good news.
In Miami,
What are we doing, Jay?
It's already half fixed now, though.
Yeah, but just say it.
Yeah, well, what did you fix?
He didn't have the tools or whatever.
Yeah.
It was messy.
Well, Marlon cut this out
Typical Marlon.
best he could, which is in
Horrible, like
rough
horrible.
shape. To make this extra fan work, which is a great idea to have a pushing fan with a pulling fan. So we're just gonna clean this up. make
Was
it
that
look
sarcasm
nicer.
I detected there?
No, that was not sarcasm at all. It's actually really good. That's what the first question I asked him was: it a pushing fan or a pulling fan?
I did a terrible job in Miami because I was starting to work on vehicles.
It was before you met me. It was before I set you
didn't know
straight.
what I was doing, so it looks extremely horrible. But now, my good friend Jason here is fixing it for me.
Yeah, we're gonna get this cleaned up.
Yeah.
It looked like you cut it with a butter knife or something.
A butter knife would have been better than that, than whatever that was. So yeah, the guys are working, and it's a beautiful day out, but we're wrenching. So it's a beautiful day in. All right, so late nights require late night food. So Domino's Pizza came in clutch. We ordered a couple different, so this looks like regular pizza, but it's actually Alfredo sauce based, which is my favorite. I typically get it with chicken and pineapple, so hate all you want, but it's delicious. And then we got pepperoni for Holly, and then a Mitza pizza for Kate and Brian, and also Marlon ended up eating a bunch of it. So guys, I didn't even know Domino's had cheesy tater tots, so those were delicious. I ordered that for me, but Marlon is obviously eating it. We got Hector supervising, we got Fergus, the assistant to the supervisor, and we got Millie, which is just quality control. She's quality control. And of course, Holly came to the rescue with her much needed welding skills to just tack weld the truss onto the tube. We decided not to weld the truss to the pumpkin. Right, Holly?
That's right.
Just forget it. Yeah, we really don't.
That's all.
All right, guys, I think that we're at a great stopping point. The guys and myself included, and Holly and everyone that has come to help, a big thank you to everyone. We are making a heck of a lot of progress. The JKU is looking phenomenal. I'm editing this right now, throwing this outro there to just let you guys know that all your words of encouragement have definitely helped us. We love reading them in the comments. And yes, a lot of you have asked for a recap video on my rollover, which is coming out next. And then we do have a couple more build series videos, guys. We're getting to the end here. The Jeep inside looks absolutely nothing like what you guys are seeing in the video. So much has changed, and it's really exciting. So guys, like always, big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, share with your friends and family, and we'll see you next time. Bye.